Well, ladies and gentlemen, seeing the fact that we're fresh out of Streetlight Crusading Oil and we gotta head up the road to prepare for next week's, I guess, unholy battle like we do every year, I think it's time for us to bring the Tuesday Night Special for this week to an emphatic close. But don't worry, if you miss anything, and I do mean anything for this week's edition of the show, you can catch it again one more time, all the time, on our SoundCloud, Facebook, or even Tumblr pages, all named the same, only known as Music Village Radio under the hashtag Tuesday Night Special 266. And I got a feeling everything's starting to come together full circle with that number, because we're about 400 off from the number of the beast. And that would explain the reason why he left that long-winded message during the weather update. Why didn't I see this before? But besides that, folks, if you guys want to figure out what other crazy and zany things that we still got prepared for these remaining days of this month of horror, like an unclear message I should have seen months ago, you can go ahead and check it out on our Twitter/YouTube pages, still named the same, only known as the Double O Agent 0012. Before we head out for the night, we would like to thank, as always, you the Streetlight Crusaders out there for listening in to this pre-demon hunting edition of the Tuesday Night Special. And if you guys and girls out there like what you heard, go out there and spread the word. You know what? Like Spawn during the movie Spawn, especially when he was warning that one guy with the cool knife blade. Yeah. You know, PR department knows what I'm talking about, and they're armed and ready to help me for next week too. Thanks, guys. And we would also like to thank you, the independent artists out there, for delivering that musical goodness like you always do. And keep up the great work, guys, because I got a feeling we're definitely gonna need your music for next week. We really are. And speaking of needing people's music for shows, we would like to thank our musical guest for tonight, none other than Jason Klung with his song, Pet the Dog, that was featured during the intro for this week's edition of the Tuesday Night Special. And as always, Jason, keep up the great work, and we can't wait to hear what you have next coming down the tubes, whether it be music or news from Dead Winter. And yes, we are paying attention out there. And speaking of games, folks, last but not least, we would like to thank you, the independent gamers out there, for delivering all those sweet, sweet international clips and hits that we had a chance to talk about during this week's show. And we would like to thank you 7 more times in advance for all of the other games we're going to mention throughout the rest of this year that's going to carry us over to the next one. So keep those games coming, because we're still going to need them. And I guess with everybody thanked, you guys out there, now we go out. I'm DJ Smokey on behalf of the Maestro, and especially you up all-nighters, late-night drivers, insomniatic horror movie watchers, and especially you Streetlight Crusaders from all around the world probably watching them as well, saying, is anybody left normal on Earth, or is everybody back from hell? But most importantly, when there's smoke, there's fire. And we'll see you guys next week for another Tuesday Night of the Living Dead edition of the Tuesday Night Special. But until then, go get some sleep, and good night, everybody.